There's a growing belief online that the internet as we know it is no longer real, that what we experience daily, comments, trends, viral content, even conversations, is mostly artificial. It's called the dead internet theory, and it claims that the majority of online interactions are no longer created by humans, but by bots, AI, and shadow organizations manipulating public discourse. At first, it sounds like another wild conspiracy, something dreamt up by paranoid minds. But as you begin to connect the dots, things start to feel off. You scroll through Twitter or Instagram, and the replies feel strange, too fast, too generic, too uniform. Entire arguments unfold in seconds with flawless grammar and zero nuance. On Reddit, you'll find copy-paste comments with eerily similar phrasing across completely unrelated posts. YouTube comment sections are flooded with supportive replies under suspicious content, often with usernames that resemble random keyboard mashes or low-effort profile pictures. The dead internet theory alleges that this isn't just a coincidence, that somewhere around 2016 or 2017, the real internet began to fade, replaced by an artificial version populated with non-human activity. Some believe the purpose is commercial, to simulate engagement, boost ad revenue, and trick brands into thinking the internet is more vibrant and influential than it really is. Others think it's more sinister, that governments and intelligence agencies are using AI to shape public opinion, drown out dissent, and quietly rewrite history in real time. The theory gained traction after users started noticing that online platforms suddenly became quieter, yet more hostile, more polarized, and filled with content that felt generated, not lived. People reported losing their favorite niche forums and sites, which were then replaced by eerily similar websites with the same layout, tone, and user base, but lacking the soul or spontaneity they remembered. They say the web has become sterile, repetitive, and looped in cycles of the same debates, memes, and trends. There's also the notion that AI-generated content is being injected into everything. Reddit threads, Quora answers, even long YouTube videos, without anyone noticing. One leaked Pentagon document suggested that cyber units had the capacity to create entire fake identities and narratives at scale, tens of thousands of digital personas acting autonomously. Mix that with recent revelations about influence campaigns on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, many of which ran for years undetected, and the theory doesn't seem quite so absurd. Remember, the CIA and FBI have long histories of disinformation campaigns. Just now, they don't need people in trench coats and newspapers. They have bots. Then there's the long silence that some theorists point to. A massive drop in genuine user-generated content. Some blame algorithm changes, others say it's apathy. But the believers argue that it's because the real humans are gone or have been pushed out, and the fake users have taken over. AI voices, AI faces, even AI-generated drama, carefully crafted to keep us scrolling, watching, reacting. They believe the internet is no longer a mirror of society, but a simulation, something that mimics real interaction, but never actually contains it. The biggest red flag? When you start paying attention to who you're actually engaging with online, things start feeling mechanical, like you're speaking into a void that replies automatically. Some YouTube channels post 10 videos a day with perfect pacing, perfect delivery, and no real identifiable creator. TikTokers with millions of followers vanish and are replaced with similar accounts posting identical content. Even news outlets sometimes publish stories that no one seems to have written, no journalist name, no sources, no trace of discussion outside the main feed. Could it all be coincidence, or are we living in a digital ghost town, artificially lit and maintained by unseen forces? The dead internet theory doesn't have all the answers, but it does ask questions that are getting harder to ignore. Who really controls the flow of information? Are we interacting with other people, or with lines of code trained to make us feel like we are? And most disturbingly, what happens when we can no longer tell the difference?